Hi, I'm Keith.
And I'm Georgia.
And we're living a dream. All right, so we just left Traverse City State Park. We're on our way to Petoskey State Park. So we are in the city of Charlevoix, Michigan, on our way over to Petoskey. And this is a real cute little town. The traffic, because all the roads got to go through here to get across the bridge here. And it's pretty busy. It's the Friday before the Labor Day weekend, so I'm sure a lot of people have taken time off. Alright, so this is Petoskey. To the right here is the main business downtown district. This is Little Traverse Bay on Lake Michigan over to our left. Petoskey Brewing Company. Love it. Alright, we're coming up on the entrance to Petoskey State Park. It's only 1:25, so make good time. Jesus, I got that stop sign.
Yeah.
Next stop sign, take a left.
All right, thank you. Nice and natural compared to where we just left. Doesn't have that urban setting. I won't miss that. To get the video rolling while Georgia was working over here, showing her getting the chairs out. So we're here at Petoskey State Park, and we got in our site okay. I'll show you the site a little bit. We are on the corner. We have a nice buffer from the road. The beach on Little Traverse Bay, Lake Michigan, was just a 2-minute walk down to the end of our loop and across a nice boardwalk. Our very first afternoon there, Georgia and I spent a couple hours out on the beach picking up rocks and looking for Petoskey Stones. But the best picking was the next morning. As it rained softly and wet all the stones along the beach, you could more easily see the Petoskey Stones and the identifying markers on them. This is a whole different animal today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was so calm you could see down to the bottom in 3 feet of water. Today it's like that. That's how the stones get moved around. And so you can find them all over. The entrance to Petoskey State Park is only a few minutes from downtown Petoskey, where Georgia and I had a chance to visit and walk around town. It was really nice, but we didn't eat there We visited some gift shops, and we drove back down to Petoskey Brewing Company, where we enjoyed a nice lunch, and I had a couple cold beers. Say hi to Georgia.
Hello.
We went with this year. Last year we took a regular cooler. This year we have this. It'll only hold, I think it says it will hold 30 cans. That's my Jackery. So when this is in the truck, the Jackery powers it, and then the Jackery recharges off the truck when it's running. Trouble is, if we're not driving for a day or two at a time, then I need to charge the Jackery back up, and I need to run the cooler. So I bring it out here. I can set it here and run it. I can also put it inside the camper. We have a spot that it will plug in and charge. This cooler will cool the entire cooler at -4. So you can use this as a freezer as well as just a cooler. It has an ice cube tray under here. I can make a small amount of ice cubes just for a couple drinks. And it will hold bottles standing up and cans. This is our grill setup. This was from Amazon a couple years ago. I use a stone for baking, and I use the grill for hamburgers and all that. This has a propane line port underneath. This is us in full camp mode. It's rack. And I bought this bag through Amazon, which is great. It keeps everything dry. I keep an extra spare tire right up on top of the bumper, and I've just bungeed it tight so it doesn't bounce around. I keep windshield washer fluid and a bottle of water right on top of the bumper. It can't come off. And slide on the back side. I like the new camper. The old camper was great. It was inexpensive and easy and simple. It did not have a slide. It did not have a power awning. It did not have a power jack on the front. This has all those things, so it can use a little bit of battery power to set it up. So far that hasn't been an issue. We are going to be without electricity for 3 days when we're in Yellowstone area, so we'll see how that all goes. I think it's going to be okay. This has a lot more room inside. Of course, the slide offers a lot more width. It doesn't seem like much, but a couple feet adds a lot. And the sofa adds a whole new dynamic to it. So far we like it. Everything's been working great. Sites here are not huge, but you're not door to door. It's a very nice state park in Georgia, and I had a blast. We spent a couple hours out there just looking for stones, and we did find a few Petoskey Stones, and we found what they call Charlevoix stones. If you make jewelry or necklaces or rings or anything like that, this would be a great place to get your stones from, because there are stones of every shape and size and color here. We have 2 more nights here. We are going to Mackinac Island tomorrow, and we have our reservations all set up for the ferry and for our tour. So we'll see you there. It's bright and early, and we are heading out to Mackinac Island. We have a ticket for Shepler's Ferry, and we have reservations for a carriage ride. So we're excited. We're coming into Mackinac City, Michigan, and we're going to stay on the south side of the bridge today. The bridge is actually closed for some kind of a walk this morning, but we're going to stop on this side of the bridge in Mackinac City, park in the Shepler's parking lot, and go over to the ferry terminal. All right, we're going on the Shepler's Ferry over to Mackinac Island.
Folks here on the top deck, please cover your ears. I am going to sound the ship's horn.
So bad.
Also, folks here on the top deck, with the wind direction and sea state we have on the big lake this morning, the top deck is going to get wet throughout the duration of our trip Trip to the island is going to be a quick 15 minutes. If there is anything we can do for you while we're underway,
Want to get wet?
please do not hesitate.
That's the Mackinac Bridge off in the distance. The Mackinac Bridge crosses the Mackinac Straits between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. Lake Michigan lies to the west on the other side of the bridge, and we're traveling through a portion of Lake Huron to get to Mackinac Island. That was the Mackinac Bridge. It's about 4 miles across, and it's been breezy for a couple days, so there's some, probably, I would say 3-foot seas out here. We came inside because the upper deck was told that they might get wet up there, and it's only about 60 out, so we came down here warm and dry. On the approach to the Mackinac Island docks, you can't help but notice the Grand Hotel.
Look at all the bikes.
Yep. So these are the docks for Shepherd's Ferry, and we're going on to Mackinac Island right now. That's Shepler's entrance. And this is pretty unique. This is where we're getting picked up right out in front of this hotel at 10:30, this hotel right here. This is the Lake View. The Lake View Hotel was built in 1858 as the Lake View House. It continues to be an important landmark on the island and is meticulously maintained. While we waited for our carriage ride pickup time, we took a little walk down to Biddle Point to check out the sights. Then it was time for our carriage ride.
This house here originally did belong to Madame Framboise. She was the first woman to self-made millionaire.
So this is the Grand Hotel. If you ever find yourself on Mackinac Island, definitely look into the private carriage tours. We took ours through Goff livery carriages, and I thought it was excellent. We did an hour and a half tour, and it covered a lot of the island, some of the history, and definitely lots of beautiful homes. So that's Fort Mackinac up there, and we're in the harbor. Water here is very clear. After a perfect carriage ride and a stroll around the harbor, Georgia and I headed over to Horn's Gaslight Bar and Restaurant for some lunch. Georgia and I had a great day on Mackinac Island, and we caught a break with the weather. Now it was time to get back.
We ask you please remain seated until the crew and I can fully secure cap shuffle to the dock. We'll unload the aft deck of any luggage car as soon as we have these chores completed. You're going to hear the crew or myself feel all the
Okay, just got off the ferry and thought we'd take a walk around Mackinac City a little bit. So, it smells good.
Steak or something.
Smell good. All right, let's go check out Mackinac City. Mackinac City. Just wandering our way back to the car. Lots of little shops. Oh, there's a bus stop over here for tour buses probably. Georgia and I are heading back to the campground. We had a great day today at Mackinac Island, and then managed to find a Kilwins again for another scoop of ice cream. So that was pretty good. Kilwins has really great ice cream, but the real treat was that they make their own waffle cones, fresh from scratch, and they made us two just for us that were still slightly warm when they put the ice cream in them, and it was fantastic. They're a little expensive, so look for a local coupon book. Tomorrow morning we head off to Lake Gogebic up in the Upper Peninsula. We'll be crossing the Mackinac Bridge. Can't wait for that. We had a great day today. Shepler's Ferry was very good. No issues there. Just scanned a QR code on our phone, which we got after we paid for our tickets online. And the whole day was seamless, without any issues. We had lunch in Horns Bar and Grill there in town, and that was very good. Today they were having the bridge walk. Once a year they have a walk across the Mackinac Bridge, which is 4 miles. We didn't participate in that, but it did add some confusion and congestion to things because no one was allowed to cross the bridge all morning from 6 to noon because of the bridge walk. And as you know, the Mackinac Bridge is the only option for crossing the Mackinac Strait, which is interesting because it's the only place I know of that you can see two Great Lakes at the same time. Tomorrow morning we head out to Lake Gogabic in the Upper Peninsula. We'll be crossing the Mackinac Bridge for the first time, and we'll have about a 6-hour drive tomorrow. So tonight we're just going to relax a little bit. We'll pick up here for the most part tonight, and then we'll load up in the morning and go. Join us next time as Georgia and I continue our travel out west, heading through the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, as well as Wisconsin and Minnesota.